And it's electric and it rips through me every time I fucking watch it, and it brings tears to my eyes and it moves me and it like stirs my soul. Like, I'm so grateful for Daniel Day-Lewis, who has the fucking balls and the heart and the guts to like fully give you the fucking truth. Like, don't give me some whispered fucking bullshit.
Yes, dude.
You're going to the fucking gallows, son.
Welcome to Scene Stealers, where we talk our favorite scenes with our favorite actors. Today, we are sitting down with the star of Task, Emmy-nominated Tom Pelphrey. How this works is I brought in my two favorite scenes of Tom's. Tom brought in his favorite scene of his own and his favorite scene of another actor. We're gonna talk fucking acting with Tom Pelphrey. Let's do it.
Goddamn emotional fucking terrorists.
Hey, I bet you're fucking looking at me now.
Hey, you! What do you think you're... What do you... Whoa!
Dude, come on! Come on! That's so fucking good, bro! Come on!
That is a fucking sweet character introduction.
Dude, it shows your capacity for kindness, your capacity for fucking rage, how you care about children. It's everything Ben Davis in 2.5 minutes or however long it is. You're just there. I remember Bateman said something to you that I thought was the coolest thing in the world. You told him, and I believe you told Laura Linney as well, that you guys ruined me for other jobs.
Yeah.
That this was so much fun and everyone's so collaborative.
Yes.
You've ruined me for other jobs. And Jason Bateman told you, if you like what you found here, why don't you take some with you?
He did say that.
And I think that's the coolest line. Is there anything you took?
Bateman's like a freak of nature, like being on his set, like he's sitting there directing these scenes that he's acting in, walking around, doing the scene in costume, checking the cameras, giving notes, and then like right before it's rolling and he's got his iPad, he's like turning to me and telling me jokes. Before he walks out, I'm like, man. You know, I was saying before, like I kind of need to focus a bit just to feel like I'm gonna be able to do my job well.
100%.
That guy, nah. And like you're watching him do all this and you could tell his pulse has not raised a beat. So he's full on directing, full on aware of what the cameras are doing, full on aware of what all the other actors doing and giving them notes, fully responsible for his own performance. Like, remember, he's the lead of the show, and crushing it all so effortlessly that right before they say action, he's telling jokes to this asshole off camera, you know? Sociopath.
I've heard like a freedom talked about with when you're playing a villain, where you're like, it's cool to kind of get to go to those places. Does the same thing happen with mental illness, or is that a little more scary?
Well, it's always interesting. It's always interesting to learn something new and try and understand somebody else's journey and what somebody else is struggling with and trying to get through. And like, the crazy thing about Ozark is like, if you just look at it from a story perspective, Ben's the only one telling the truth. He's seeing this the most clearly.
He's the one who's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't fuck up because he's mentally ill. No. He saw shit perfectly clearly. He spoke the truth and did the right thing. He ended bad because that's a fucking ugly world where people who tell the truth and see things clearly aren't allowed to survive. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what got him into trouble.
Jason shook my hand with the same hand he used to beat your father's brains out. And I had to stand there and fucking nod my head and say thank you for coming.
It was the scene that we were all gonna select. Everyone, the producers, everyone here, that was our choice as well, because it is such an incredible scene. Why'd you bring it today?
Well, I just thought it was interesting in terms of like, in terms of the story, you know, we spend so much time in the plot that it's the only moment in the entire show really where we understand what happened to Robbie personally. He's robbing the drug houses for money, all this stuff, but like, we don't realize there's any personal connection until he says it in this scene, and he never says it again.
Let him fucking come. Let that motherfucker come and shake my hand! See what happens this time, motherfucker!
Is there ever part of you where you're like, oh shit, I completely understand this? and this is a bad thing. You know, like I heard you talking about how like you completely understood Robbie's actions because everything is for his children.
Yeah.
But is there ever part that's like me, Tom Pelphrey, completely understands murdering?
You know a level of rage where, given the correct circumstances, that's you killing someone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But then it's like, can you find that within yourself? Do you have access to that part of yourself? Can you let yourself go there? Because that's like one of the things with acting is like so much of that is socially conditioned out of you.
Yes.
Is like, don't feel that, don't have access to that, don't even admit that you know what that feels like. You're just spending so much time trying to understand who this person is, trying to understand their relationships and what matters to them. Like, hopefully if you cook that right, then by the time you're sitting in that car, like, you just let that shit work on you, you know? Like, you just, like, at that point, there should be like no real difference in any meaningful sense between me and Robbie.
I understand that. Just let me take care of my kids.
We had like a lot of time with this before we had to start filming because there was a strike. So I at least had like the first 2 scripts or something. So I got a lot of time to really like daydream and think about it. And I was thinking about, you know, well, obviously Robbie's my age because I'm playing him today. And then just thinking like for myself, like the sports you love and the people you look up to at that time, it's such a big part of like your childhood and who you are.
Yeah.
Thought obviously a lot about him and his brother. I'm close to my brother. Like, what did they love together? So obviously thought about AI, Allen Iverson. You know, like he's a Philly guy. It's gonna be his dude, the fucking mayor of Philadelphia.
So that was your idea to give him the AI tattoo?
100%.
Fucking hell, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's such a great.
Oh fuck yeah.
Are you usually involved in like character creation that involves the tattoos as well?
Yeah, I mean, when they let you, and this was a very, and you know, things change over time. When I'm 25 years old, getting hired, they're like, sit down, shut up, you know, we'll get to you in 10 hours. Know your lines, kid, you know? But like things are different now, obviously, you know, I get more of a say in things, but also this was in particular like a very collaborative group of people. So yeah, I was like, I need some AI. Look at all his tattoos, saw that one at the same spot on his neck, and it means loyalty. Which I was like, oh, that's like double perfect. We're getting 2 birds with 1 stone there. Like it's AI plus it's applicable to Robbie.
I'm washed up, Joe. Have been for years.
It's the best thing you've ever written.
Fincher's obviously such a technically masterful filmmaker.
Yeah.
Was there, like, I think you said that sometimes it's like talking to an actor, where like it's crazy he's that good at the technical stuff, but also understands the craft, whatever you want to call it, this way.
Yes.
Was there something he said that made you stuck out to you?
You know, one of the experiences with him that was really cool, and is like such a good lesson to learn as an actor in general, because David's the genius that he is, and because he has a visual acuity that I think is off the fucking charts. Like, I think that's part of what makes him so special. Like, I genuinely believe he's seeing things that you and me wouldn't quite notice, but that subconsciously we enjoy when we see it on the screen. Like, it's right in a way that you and I couldn't tell if it was wrong, but we could feel if it was wrong, and he can see if it's wrong. I don't know if any of this makes any sense or if it's true, but this is my intuition. And he even said this at some point to somebody, but he's like, you're here because I want you. You're here because I chose you. It's fucking David Fincher. You can have fucking anybody in the world there. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't get here by accident. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to settle for you. He doesn't have to settle for fucking anything. And then realizing, like, that there's a level of notes and stuff like that wherein we're talking about like being specific or like shaping something has nothing to do with good or bad, has nothing to do with right or wrong, has nothing to do with, Tom, I'm gonna give you a ton of notes now because you're a bad actor. Like, throw all that shit out the window. It's like, you're good, you're here because you're good in a particular way that I want for this role in particular. Like, why are we even talking about that? We're just getting specific here. And the ability to like hear that, I think, and take that in, which I fucking love from him, because I'm almost like, dude, you get to get notes from like one of the greatest fucking directors ever. Like, how lucky am I? you know, people say like do a lot of takes. Like, yo, I wish we did twice as many.
Yeah, right.
Are you fucking kidding? What are you doing? What are you doing on a fucking set? Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have time for fucking extra takes with David fucking Fincher? Like, excuse me, I guess I'm just a fucking asshole who's like, this is the best thing fucking ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah more.
Dude. Yeah, hit me again, bro.
Many as you fucking want, dude. Like, how cool is this? Because the other thing is, like, when you think about it, at the end of the day, name me one film of his where there was one bad performance. None.
Don't believe everything you hear is Schwartz.
Hey, you made yourself court jester.
When I look at Gary Oldman, I'm like, that's the actor I want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's something about his energy, the way he does things, how he does it, that's always resonated with me. Like, there's so many actors I admire. There really are. And there's so many different ways to be a good or beautiful actor, which is cool. But then there's ones where you're like, I admire you, and I also feel like you're kind of close to how I personally can be or want to be. And Gary's definitely one of those actors for me. So that was wild. And like, just sitting there on set some days, and like, you're like, David Fincher walks in to give notes, and he's like talking to Gary, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is wild. Then it's like, yo, listen, asshole.
Yeah.
He's giving you notes too. Like, you gotta be here to work. There was once or twice with Gary, and I don't know that I've ever done this before, and I haven't done it since, but like, there was once or twice I caught myself just watching him act while we're rolling in a scene. Like, being that close to him, seeing him work. Every take was so alive. They say action, and he's like crackling with like electricity.
Ready to go.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh man,
Not
it
even
was
in the
so
starting blocks,
cool.
just bouncing.
No, he's just so like dexterous. Like, I've never gotten to meet him, and I've never gotten to work with him. My sense would be Robert Downey Jr. would probably have a similar energy, where like you just feel like they could turn on a dime. Like, you know, they say football quick, like you can make the cuts. Versus like long speed. You know, like they're quick.
I feel like Robin Williams, similar.
The king of it. The king of it. Like, being around Robin Williams, your hair would start to stand up from all the static electricity, right? Like, exactly what I mean. That's exactly right. And like with Gary, it was like that. And then you have, you know, Fincher coming in and giving notes. It was like so trippy.
My name I cannot sign.
Why? Do you mean to deny this confession when you are free?
I mean to deny nothing.
Then explain to me why you will not...
Because it is my name!
It's one of my favorite performances ever. It has been since I was a kid. Like, Daniel Day-Lewis, who like takes that and fucking shoots it the fuck out of the conversation in a fucking cannon. Sean Penn too, in every battle.
Yeah.
You know, like, but Daniel Day-Lewis in that scene, it's like, because it is my name. Like, this is a man who is literally having to choose between the integrity and potential well-being of his entire community or his own life. Like, talk about values. And like, that's what's on the he has kids.
Yeah, that's what stuck out to me, was kind of the same Robbie Ben thing. Where
his
it was like,
wife is standing right there. He has children. He has a fucking responsibility for them. But he has a bigger responsibility, right?
Yep.
To like be a fucking human being, and they need a human being as a dad, alive or not. And it's like,
how am I supposed to raise my son?
How am I supposed to raise my son? How and feed it to dogs? You know, and like, he fucking gives you the truth of that, and it's electric, and it rips through me every time I fucking watch it, and it brings tears to my eyes, and it moves me, and it like stirs my soul. Like, I'm so grateful for Daniel Day-Lewis, who has the fucking balls and the heart and the guts to like fully give you the fucking truth. Like, don't give me some whispered fucking bullshit. You're going to the fucking gallows, son. Your kids are about to be without a fucking dad. Your wife is standing there watching you. God. It's freezing out. You don't want to be doing any of this. But it's like, I can't fucking do that. You know?
Dude.
I will not give my name. I will not sign my name, right? I will not sign my name to that lie. all those who died before me. Like he would be dishonoring everybody who told the truth.
Just so you know, the way you're talking about Daniel Day-Lewis, that's how I watch you. And thank you
brother.
fucking so much.
Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you very much.